you know what I used to do? Let me just say this. When I was a little kid, and we didn't even have video, you guys. When I was a little kid, I used to come home every day from school, and I would put my little audio cassette recorder, portable cassette recorder, I would sit it by the television speaker. And every day at 5 o'clock, I would record the Star Trek episode, and I would sit there and I would watch. And I would make little phasers and tricorders, and I would make communicators and watch, and then at night, when I went to bed, I put my little tape recorder under the pillow, and I laid there and listened to the episodes. And I woke up in the morning, memorized. I could quote entire episodes of that show. Isn't it scary how much useless information is in our brains? Stuff that we put in there, and it's there forever.
It's not useless.
You got a question? Bring it.
Can you explain why Khan recognized Chekhov when he wasn't in the episodes on continuity?
No, that is true. That is true. That's a very good point.
Is he talking about Genghis Khan?
No, he's talking about Kublai Khan.
Gotcha.
He's talking about. No, you know what? That I can't explain it because it's a continuity error. You know, they wanted Chekhov to be in the movies, of course, but the original episode called Space Seed with Ricardo Montalban, Chekhov wasn't. That was first season. Chekhov wasn't on the show yet.
What the hell, man?
So when Khan was like, "I know you," he'd never met him before.
Yeah, I hated
Here's what I want to know. How come all of Khan's associates were all young guys and he was really old? All of the people that they put on the planet were all the same age. They're all Khan's age. But suddenly he's got all these young strapping...
Raise your hand if you're totally lost in this conversation. Hey! Just making sure.
All right, pick somebody.
Me? All right. Since you're working on Superhero Squad show, you're actually in the booth with the other actors, right?
Yes.
What do you think of the other actors like Tom Kenny and Charles Adler?
They are awesome and absolute crackheads. Because when you do prelay, it's like 9 people in a room. It's not one at a time like it is in anime, and it is literally an insane asylum. Because we all have our own microphones. It's all like reading a play or whatever, and so you're all in the same room at the same time, and every ridiculous thing that comes to your head gets said. So when you've got Charlie Adler, who curses like a sailor, and throws together combinations that make me blush, it's pretty awesome. And you get Tom Kenny, who literally every 6 seconds a different voice comes out of his mouth. So you just kind of stare. You're like, what am I doing here? Oh, I play a dumb person, that's right. It's awesome. It's really great. Yeah. A little pick.
Oh, my turn? Yes, sir.
What do you think about Keanu Reeves being Spike Spiegel?
Stop right there. What do you think about Keanu Reeves? Stop. You can stop right there. That may be as big a bomb as Dragon Ball movie. That may be. Isn't it pathetic? I don't understand why. I've heard that Zac Efron is connected with Full Metal Panic movie. It was some sort of... And Sosuke Sagara. How about it?
I totally wanted it to be the Jonas Brothers.
It might as well be Borat!
Didn't one of them get married? Aren't they like 12?
It might as well be!
Yeah, one of them got married. One of the Jonas Brothers got married.
What?
They're like 11, right? Do you know his name? Just checking. A fairy tale. Well, I got you. I saw it in the grocery store.
That's scary.
I was like, Disney boy got married. He touched a girl.
Well, maybe he didn't.
That's true. Disney won't let him.
Maybe it was just publicity.
Hey, we're married.
I don't like girls. Get married anyway.
Nice to meet you. High five.
Be good for your career. Yeah, your turn.
Bunny ears on top hat.
Who would you pick to play your characters in FMA in a live-action movie?
Me.
Keanu Reeves. The guy can do anything! Dude, the versatility on that guy. I mean...
Chris Pike, because he is a pretty bitch. No.
Well, it would have to be someone short. Gary Coleman. No? Gary Coleman as Edward Elric.
What you talking about, Al?
That's the wrong.
That's the wrong guy, but that's where my mind went.
And Chris Pine as Colonel Roy Mustang.
I said Pike. It's Pine.
Christopher Pike was the first captain of the Enterprise. Bet you didn't know that you just fell into my trap.
TOS, baby. TOS!
That's right. That's right.
Menagerie.
What?
A menagerie.
That's right. Well, it was actually the first.
Oh, stop it!
You know, it was the first pilot episode, and the network rejected it. Here's a bit of trivia for you guys. Did you know that Star Trek was the only series that after the first pilot was rejected, they let them make another pilot? Usually they don't do that. You get a shot and they don't like the pilot, you lose. But they let them make a second pilot. They got rid of Pike, and they brought in Captain Kirk, and Spock, who was just a science officer, became the first officer, and they changed it around. All right, next question. You pick. Oh, it's my pick. Yes. With the lovely blue hair.
Picked her too, because she's got crazy hair.
I know, right?
How did you like working on Mal with this guy at 3?
Oh, he was fun. I like him a lot, actually. There's more of that coming too. There's more this guy
I
coming.
had to do the slurping thing, and I thought that was
The what?
The slurp, you know, the thing.
Yes.
I'm kind of obsessed with that game.
You are really good. That's a good thing. Obsessed with the game that we were in is a good game. It's a good thing. Thank you. Yeah, he was a lot of fun. His little evil laugh and stuff. Oh, by the way, before I forget, are you guys coming to my concert tonight? I hope you'll be there. Please be there, okay? It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll be showing some fun stuff. We'll have some special surprise guests you don't want to miss. Oh, before I forget, I forgot last week, and I'm not going to forget this week. Wouldn't it be fun to have like custom ringtones on your phone of like, you know, like Edward Elric or Tamaki Suo or Dark Fantasy?
We're listening.
Take down this website address, con.com.com. So it's like CONDOTCOM.com. We're organizing kind of an online convention experience. A lot of really well-known voice actors involved in it, and among other things, they've got ringtones that a lot of different voice actors have created ringtones, and I put a whole bunch of them up there. Some of them are related to my songs. A lot of you guys know a lot about my music, and I would love for you guys to go and check them out. So spread the word, like to your other anime friends and online and stuff, and go check that out. Con.com. Con.com. Question.
Okay, what's your personal favorite anime, whether or not you did the voices?
I love Dragon Ball Z. I've seen every single stinking episode of Dragon Ball Z, and I actually have most of the VHS tapes still at my house when I grew up. I know. Scary. I told that to Chris Sabat, and he was like, you can't hang out with me anymore, dude. Yeah, that's my favorite.
I don't really have one. It's hard to pick just one favorite. I love Full Metal Alchemist, loved it. But just because I don't know a lot of shows that I wasn't in. Because I don't get the chance to watch a lot. You know what, let's go back to my childhood. I loved Speed Racer. I loved a show called Kimba the White Lion. Before there was a Simba, there was a Kimba. Thank you, Disney. And yeah, I mean, there's some, you know what? I have been very blessed, my dear, because all of the shows that I love and think are the neatest shows, I got the chance to be a part of. So you know, if it had to be one that I wasn't in, maybe those two. But Full Metal and Oron, and there are several that I really love.
Spirit kicks ass.
You got that right. Yeah.